Welcome back to my home where I'm doing the reads, or welcome to anybody who joined me before and who. This is my channel where I go and free reads, give you some guidance, um, to give you some guidance on your journey, whether they are just some twin flame guidance or are they coming back or uh, whatever may be taking place. I have a guided message to help you. And so this is the weekend. All right, so I'm going to go and do each of the signs. I'm going to start with Aries, right? So just oh, I just realized I'm in the wrong screen. I just hope this will. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Where's my other camera? Ah, I found it. I usually have this one to see my cards. And sorry guys. Um sorry about all right. In the wrong. Can I blame it on Mercury retrograde? All right. Here we go. All right. Let's get started now that I've messed up already right from the start. Let's get started with Aries. All right, everybody, Aries. What is happening for you, Aries, with Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and the eclipse? For some of you, the 28th. All right, Aries, this is not just any retrograde. This is a cosmic set for your love life, patient, and destiny. So with Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde, a powerful eclipse is on the horizon and you're being prepared for something yourself. I hope you're ready. So we have Venus retrograde, which is about love and self-worth. We have Mercury retrograde, which is about communication and reflection. And the eclipse, which is fated events and karmic. So let's see. Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Oh, well, so Venus retrograde, what is affecting you right now? Um I'm seeing here that Mercury retrograde is affecting you regarding a uh king of somebody who may be creative, kind of hot. Mercury retrograde may and Venus retrograde is affecting you. Somebody from the past, seeing somebody because you got the six, you've got the six of air upside down. You get the six of air upside down, and this is a lot to do with moving on, hopeful, being uh really optimistic first. All right, so you're not really hopeful, feeling really optimistic. You're feeling a little bit like, ooh, um, I'm I'm probably a lot to do with it. Okay, so what is being eclipsed out? What is being eclipsed out? Your being eclipsed out is regarding the, so what is it that you thought was making you happy? Okay, so basically what um so if your success is regarding something outside of yourself, if it's regarding this person, there is a possibility that what you thought was your success is being released, your visions, maybe your ideals, maybe it's something to do with regarding some hope that you had with this person is being right now. There is a major shift in your destiny. Something is being eclipsed out regarding your happiness, but it's only because you are to be allowing the true happiness. So you may get all of a sudden an old flame. Look, fire is somebody from the past. And so you may all of a sudden get some unexpected text messages, maybe a reconnection, some unresolved love situation, just being thoughts about it, or you know, but is it meant for healing or so? If you've been waiting for someone to step up, Venus retrograde is making them feel the weight of their, not only for you, but them. Right. So let's look at your karmic lessons that are unfolding. Got the queen there. All right. You're not you're not sure the fact that, or you've always been brilliant with your ideas, experienced with um, such experience and knowledge. You always knew. You've come across with ideas in your, and so this is the thing about your ideas in your, well, it has a lot to do with seven, whatever. But you said this is how things had to be, and it had to only be this one. And the karmic lesson is, who says, you know, maybe karmically we're discovering that your true heart was set on something happening, but you thought it had to happen. And here, regarding karmic, I have the work so hard, responsible, you've been supportive, you've been doing all, and maybe that is, you had clear in your, and you thought, oh, I have no other choice. So what do you need to release? What do you need to release and heal? Aries, what do you, well, what you need to release and heal is the Three of Wands upside down is your vision, looking back, your expect, your expansion of how you've seen things. You need to look at repeating the same cycles again. So, you know, Three of Wands, a lot to do with looking back and least looking at others' vision, looking at what others' idea, looking at the goals others. Oh, if you had it in no other choice, you're going to do all of. Is there a possibility that you don't have? What about other people? Don't limit your mindset. Don't limit your. You've got ego upside down. This is saying what you need to release is, you know, what you may think is illusions may not be illusions. It may be reality. But because of the fact that you're listening to everybody else, are you really listening to yourself? Listen to. Stop listening to story that hate it and say, "Oh, I need this," or what everybody else is telling. What's coming next in love? Well, what's coming next in love? I've got the King of. All right. Now, this is somebody who is very knowledgeable, very objective, and very well. Maybe a little closed off emotion. Maybe a little. Maybe there's a possibility that logically everything makes, because they're not hard work. What's coming next in love is somebody who needs, and they're not going to do any of the work. Probably because you have this karma that you think you do all the work. So until you pull your energy and having your mind made up, and this is how it's all going to be, and there's no other choice, and you're doing all the work, and long as that's the karma out, you're going to attract this man. This is the man you're going. And what I'm seeing here is he doesn't want to do any of the work. He's not going to be worthy of you. Logically, he looks good on paper, but he's not worth it. And Page of Air is basically, the communication is going to be really challenging. In fact, it's a mistake being played out again. I'm getting that there's going to be conflict. Going to be lots of conflict. So release the karma that is coming up for you. And this way, what is next? Love. Line. That's it's scary time for everybody, but this is why we're in a process of oh my gracious, look at you all Hey, Channy. Nice for you to stop by. Hey, Cherry. So sorry I didn't see you all there. Hey, I'm so glad to see you all. Sorry I haven't been here all week. So crazy busy, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I have lots of plans. All right, so Aries, the guidance. Well, Aries, they say you don't have to go and do more awakening, raising your vibration. You're doing magnificent. You just have to start focusing more on yourself. You know, allow yourself to observe what you have been creating. When you're so sure in your head, this is how it's going to be, and only this person can be able to do this for me, and I need, what you are actually doing in your body is going to echo out until you are clear of this person. You won't see them. See, you'll see the people showing are just distractions. People that look good on paper, people who won't do work, people going in, out. So, how can I give you? All right, all right. I see what it's saying here. So, if you clear this card and see that you're not to do, see that you are to pull your energy back, that until they show up, anybody, you're anybody, you anybody who can show up and win you over. Don't give somebody that credibility as incarnate. So why can't you stop thinking about your person? Well, it really is a time to feel their energy in this retrograde. It is making everybody feel their emotions head on. And, you may be feeling nostalgia, maybe jealousy, maybe even regret. If you were avoiding commitment or running from a connection, they're now realizing we're now. So, yes, they may even reach out. Potential here that when they're not going to be emotionally true. They may seem like they want to connect, but not emotional. And they're going to be very guarded. There is going to be some conflict. And so they may not show up the way, right? And so retrogrades are going to make them hesitate, overthink, approach. So they may not attract you directly. Uh, like And if they do reach out, expect unfinished conversations, apology. They may even. So sudden dreams about them, or telepathic moments, or seeing their name everywhere. These are signs they may be thinking, okay? Um, they may be feeling emotional, or you may be feeling emotions completely out of nowhere. Um, Random up out of the blue. No, there may be somebody else that all of us uh, were. So heal those self-worth. All right. No more chasing. No more doing the work. Love should flow. And so with this eclipse, releasing attachment to past love stories. And if they are not stepping up, the universe is saying, I feel that if you create a space where you're doing all the work, they're going to be take you for always going to be an option, and they will never use all sorts of excuses. You can make all sorts of excuses. You know, they're avoiding attachment, all of these different you need space for them. Tap in. So affirmation. Let's check out some. All right, so affirmation for you. I'm grateful for this amazing life I'm grateful. These are we you don't have to. I will let go of the fear and take that leap. And Aries doesn't quit. They just pivot and keep going. You are exactly where you're meant to be going. One more. I can afford anything my heart desires. Universe supplies me with a never ending. Oh, Aries. What does the universe have for you? Final. This is not. This is not the time to. This is not the forward. You need to step back. All right, that was for Aries. All right, Taurus. I've been having trouble with my microphone earlier this week. Is my microphone working okay? All right, Taurus. So let's see what is taking place with you. So Taurus, with buckle up, the universe is shifting everything in your love life, communication, and destiny. So your ruling planet Venus is in retrograde. So Taurus, you are ruled by Venus. And so that means love, beauty, and self-worth are under me, old flame, past soulmate, or unfinished love story is resurfacing. And so this is either for a closure or a second. And so I do see the forfeited event, a major karmic relationship closing. So this connection between you, and you expect a powerful revelation about this. So anyone or anything that is blocking your true happiness is being Venus retrograde. Didn't we say? Grade is bringing in partnership, bringing in, and Mercury retrograde is bringing in the the dis, the discovery, the where you have been guiding, how you've been looking within your journey. This is this is a time for you to look back at your whole journey. I'm cutting out at times. That's been happening in my recordings. Wondering what's causing that. Shoot, I might have to try to figure that out. It was cutting out in my recordings. I made three different recordings and I didn't post them because my microphone cut out a couple of times and it was so annoying. Wonder why. There was an update to the software. I'm wondering if it's the phone. Well, is it cutting out a lot? All right, so Taurus, I'm seeing here that Venus retrograde is bringing in a commitment for a reconciliation. Someone that is been a possible partnership for you is coming to the surface for review. Mercury retrograde is making you look at your journey, your travel. And what is being eclipsed out is actually what's being released is your disconnectment. This your self your self-worth, that you have been shutting yourself down, your emotions, your heart is opening up. So your eclipse is taking away your disconnect, your not going to say disconnected, but your discontent. I'm seeing for karmic lessons, you have some mistakes that you've made in the past And it is regarding someone that you thought was, oh my gracious, Taurus. I cannot believe that you have the exact same card. I shuffled those cards so much, and you have the same cards. There's just a little bit of difference. So you are going to get messages. You are getting from somebody that you feel is very worthy, but they are a little self-absorbed. They're looking for a lot of attention. All right. I am getting here that there is some um they they were kind of you put a lot of focus and attention on them, and there was you know, there was some contacts and they were doing some messages, but they were they were they were they weren't really considerate to you. Now, what you need to release and heal, they're not ready. You know, stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. You need to see that it's not time for you to do this yet. You have been stuck trying to focus on doing everything to be prepared because you keep on thinking it's something you didn't do. And they're saying the only thing that's stuck is them, not you, them. You have already done everything. Everything is done. Stop waiting for them. Stop being the leader and giving them the leadership. Just stop allowing them to have the space to step into being a leader is what you need to do. So release being in charge and knowing this is how it's all to go. So what is coming in next for love? You're like, I don't want it. I don't want my knight in shining armor. No, if I can't have my person, I don't want anybody. I don't want what is happening in my life. I'm just going to sit here, cry. And instead, you're just not realizing you're not taking your gifts that you are to receive. You know, this is your empowerment. This is your energy of what you have been creating. You need inspiration. You need to see that the person from before was part of your inspiration. And just because you're not inspired right at the start doesn't mean you won't be inspired later. It's a time for you to renew your contracts because all of your contracts are being updated. This is what birth really means. To manifest a partnership. Manifest, this is Two of Wands. Manifest you two working together. Guidance for you. Yay! Happy Friday. I love that. It's been a while since I've seen you. So, guidance for you. Success doesn't come because you get the person. Success comes because you are successful. If you're not being in that mode of success, you will never receive your success. You are to move on, be optimistic, and know that there are better days ahead. And if you are determined and motivated, you will receive your blessing. And it may not come the way that you perceive. There is something to do with you won't have to wait for this one. You will have contentment, you'll have independence. Ah, yes, I'm so glad that you were able to join me. I hear my microphone is acting up. So I've been hearing it. I recorded some videos and my microphone was acting up and I'm not sure why. So I updated, there was a new update to the stream software and I'm wondering if it's interfering with my microphone. I don't know, but I'm so sorry for my microphone cutting in and out. So let's get to Taurus. Final words from the universe. The moon. You're going to have a revelation during this eclipse. And signs that your person may be thinking of you. You keep seeing their name or birthday everywhere. Unexpected dreams or messages, old songs, places, or objects suddenly remind you of them. A strong gut feeling that they're watching you. The eclipse is pushing them to make a decision about you. Are they stepping up or stepping out for good? Right, let's get your affirmation. All right. I am grateful for this amazing life I've built. Perfect. Yeah, I had some issues with it earlier. You're not lost. You're just taking the scenic route for greatness. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Keep going. You will crush it today, just like you always do. A Taurus does not quit. You pivot and keep going. It's a couple more. Today's money comes to me in unexpected and expected ways. My income is increasing every day. Everywhere I look, I see abundance and prosperity. I believe there is enough money for everyone. Money comes to me in more ways than I could imagine. So those are your affirmations. Sorry for the shine on my face. I don't have a stitch of makeup on, so my face is really shiny here. All right. Well, actually, I have lips. Can't go without my lips. I can go with no other makeup, but I can't. All right. Taurus, thank you for your messages that you had for us. And let's move on to Gemini. All right. Gemini, this is a game changer moment in your love life. Mercury is one of your major it's your key planets. So with Venus in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, and a powerful eclipse, everything you thought you knew about love and relationships is all right. So self-worth is Venus retrograde, and your love life is in rewind mode. So any unfinished love stories may be resurfacing. Your communication and reflection, and with Mercury being your ruling planet, so it's hitting you hard, you in Virgo. And so be ready for misunderstandings, mixed signals, and deep conversation. Exes are lurking. They're following you. They're checking you out. You may even get an accidental text message or some likes on some old photos. Maybe you might hear from somebody. Your intuition is screaming, are you paying attention? So the eclipse, a major event is about to shift in your love story. If you've been holding on to someone who isn't right for you, the eclipse will push them out for good. And a fated connection is on its way, and this could be a reunion or brand new love. All right, so let's have a look and see. Venus retrograde affecting you, your ability to be self-supporting, support yourself, about your self-worth, about you being able to manage your finances, maybe about your manifesting. All right, I'm seeing here the King of Earth upside down, which is King of Pentacles upside down. And it has a lot to do with money and success. All right, so you don't feel very successful. And so I'm seeing here that you got Mercury retrograde. You've got the King of Earth. It's coming up. Oh my goodness. Did you just see me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle? So these guys are coming up for it must be a collective thing. All right. So I've got the King of Air is somebody who's logically, but you know, they want to communicate, they want to chit chat, but you know, they're not being emotional. They're just, you know, that's your ex there coming in and trying to look good, or you know, maybe you met somebody new and trying to look good on paper. So what's eclipsed out? Got the 9 of coins upside down. It is being eclipsed out. You're not feeling very content. You're not feeling very sure about anything. In fact, you're feeling kind of broke. You're feeling pretty stifled. Like hopefully this guy is not trying to take everything. Karmic lessons that are unfolding for you. Well, you got the Ace of Cups upside down. Oh my goodness, Gemini, you don't feel very much love. You do have 9 of Cups. You have a dream or a wish that you're trying to have fulfilled. And so this person is not showing up, but instead, you know, you do get a message. You're gonna, you know, maybe it's not what you wanted, but you are gonna get contact. And you're going to, you're not gonna be sure what to think of it. You know, you're not gonna be sure. You're gonna be like, is there more to this? What's going on? What you're gonna be suspicious. But this is about karma. I mean, karma. So you open up right away. You're thinking you're being emotional, but instead you're not coming from your heart. And you're like, oh, this is everything I wanted. And it looks like, you know, there is some messages, and all of a sudden it's like you're not sure, and karma starts hitting. And when karma starts hitting, you're like, yeah, I don't know really what to do. And it looks like you get indecisive, get in your head and overthink everything. So you need to release and heal. Getting in your head. You've got the 7 of air upside down. Yeah. 7 of air is usually about being cautious. And so what you need to release is your impulse. You know, being always so creative and impulsive and planning and overthinking. Yeah. Trying to renew, trying to reflect, trying to initiate. So what's coming in for you? Love. Well, it looks like maybe a relationship that is not going to end. And you're going to feel very worthy. And maybe you won't be the one in charge. You don't have to pay all the bills, but maybe somebody might pay them for you. They're going to see you very capable. And it's going to happen really fast. It's going to happen very fast, but oh my goodness, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be really happy. And you're going to be like, this person's ready. This person's ready. It's going to scare you a little bit. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming fast. All right. Gemini. Yes, this retrograde is bringing you clarity, whether you want it or not. You are stepping into a new chapter in love, and one where you are in control. Just get out of your head. All right. Get into your heart. And so your affirmation is, I trust the universe to bring the love that aligns me with my highest good. It is saying that don't get in your head. Don't get in avoidance. Don't get indecisive. Get out of your head. In fact, be okay to not have the answer. You are healing, and you're going to see that this is not something planned. No plans. In fact, the more you don't plan, the more this is going to happen. So that's for you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer. I'm looking at an old flame, unresolved emotions, or past life connection, maybe resurfacing. The universe may be showing you what is real and what is being just an illusion. So let's look and see what is going on with Venus and Mercury retrograde for you, Cancer. All right, so Venus retrograde is affecting you regarding a page fire. And so this is, it looks like someone is not very motivating. They are a little blocked. They're maybe even somebody young or maybe a little immature. Mercury retrograde has another loop. It looks like something that you thought was over may come. And it looks like something that you were very confused about during what's going to be eclipsed out is something you were really confused about, and you even doubted it. You're going to be clear. You're going to have a lot of clarity now. So you're going to have any of your doubts eclipsed out. So Venus says you are releasing attachment to the past. Love should feel safe, not like your emotions. Mercury retrograde is saying that don't worry about emotional boundaries because it looks like something you thought was done is coming back. An eclipse is you're healing your inner child, recognizing your self-worth in relationships, and it looks like you're going to have such clarity. You'll know anything that you thought you had any doubt. Your karmic lessons that's unfolding is what will make you happy. And it's going to happen fast. You're going to see that you have a chance to find closure in something that you never was able to close. You weren't able to receive closure on this. It looks like someone that you didn't have much expectations or hope for that would ever come back, or would you want it to renew again, but there is going to be closure here. What you need to release and heal, Cancer, is you thinking you know all the answers. In fact, you don't know all the answers, and until you start seeing that there's more for you to learn, there's more for you to find out, there's more for you to take in, and that you don't know all the answers. You're not very open. So what is coming in for love for you? Well, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. You are going to say, no, this is not going to be good for the family. But he's intelligent, he's determined, and she's hot. Or if it's a guy, sexy. I'm seeing Queen of Fire and the King of Fire upside down. So it looks like this tells me she knows what she wants, but he won't know. He needs to show up more. Guidance for you. You don't need to be outspoken. You don't need to be truthful. You don't just be mysterious. Like you're not to initiate. You're not to initiate this. Be confident, be passionate, be adventurous, because you're not going to have a clue what you're doing. And just be okay with what is happening, because this is not a reconciliation of the same thing you've had before. In your mind, you're like, no, I don't want to go back to what I had before, and you're not. You see, that was your childhood. It was repeating before. And so this is about you no longer making the same mistakes of the past. You need to be free of your ideas. So your heart is superpower, but this retrograde is teaching you to protect it, and you're attracting a love that matches your energy. So trust the process. You're not quite ready, but they are. Your affirmation: I honor my emotions, trust my intuition, and only allow love that nourishes my soul. Focus on self-love. Venus retrograde is helping you attract the love you truly desire. Your affirmation: I didn't come this far to only come this far. You've got this, and don't tell anyone else. Oh, sorry. You've got this, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She doesn't wait for opportunity. She creates it. You got this, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, it came out again. In case you didn't hear the first one. I am fierce, unstoppable, and thriving. Everywhere I look, I see prosperity. I am generous with my money, and it comes back to me tenfold. Attracting money in my life is fun and exciting. I am wealthy in every area of my life. So that was for you, Cancer. Leo. All right, Leo. What's happening for you, Leo? Well, expect shocking messages or an unexpected confession. A major shakeup is coming. Something is being eclipsed out of your life, so something better can enter. All right, Venus retrograde is affecting you with the 8 of air, and Mercury retrograde is affecting you with your dreams upside down, being eclipsed out, Ace of Air. So Venus retrograde is affecting you. It looks like you have some self-doubt and some confusion about someone regarding money or love. And Mercury retrograde is affecting you where you don't believe in something that you felt protected by, that you feel that a new beginning is not for you. And what's being eclipsed out is a new opportunity that didn't show up. This is telling me that a new opportunity hasn't shown up yet. There is a possibility of a new opportunity, just hasn't shown up yet. So I am seeing here, Leo, that you were doubting, you had some self-doubts and some confusion about something, a job opportunity or someone in your life. But, you know, Mercury and Venus is showing you that there's a possibility that you didn't get that new beginning yet. That new opportunity, what you've been trying to wish for, that person or that job, it just hasn't shown up yet. So the karmic lesson that is unfolding is your faith, your inspiration. You've been already tested. And I'm seeing that you thought you were ready, but you weren't. You needed to believe in yourself. You needed to wait a little longer. Just didn't have the patience to wait just a little longer. Just hold on back a little bit for a little bit more. And then you will see that it was all of a sudden time for you to initiate. And when you've seen that you were going to be overworked and imbalanced and stressed out if you stayed right where you were at. So you are very capable of doing what you're going to be doing here. And this is going to be something that you're gonna not have to do all the work. What you need to release and heal. You have to release and heal, you know, the subconscious programming that is interfering you. You know, you're healing. You're healing, and so as long as you are healing, there's just a lot that's coming out, and you're like, why am I manifesting this? Just releasing. This is about the healing, and this has a lot to do with that relationship that you've been looking for. They didn't show up yet. This was all about protection. What's coming next for you? A karmic relationship. And it's going to keep you really creative and motivated, inspired, and you won't be alone. No way. In fact, this is about to transform you. And this is not going to be lack. There is no worry here. This is going to be no tears being shed over this one. In fact, you are going to have a real commitment. Yeah. Be prepared. Be ready for this one, because this one is going to be coming just fine. This is the one that you're waiting for. Hasn't shown up yet, but it's coming. Absolutely coming. All right, so let's see what we have for affirmations for you. I am magnetic, radiant, and deserving a deep, powerful love. I attract only what aligns with my highest self. Today, money comes to me in unexpected and expected ways. I can handle anything life throws at me. I am generous with money and it comes back to me tenfold. Leo doesn't wait for opportunity, they create it. You're not lost, Leo. You're just taking the scenic route for greatness. You can handle anything life throws at you. Leo does not play small. Life's too short for that. And money comes to you in more ways than you can imagine. All right, Leo. Right. Virgo. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo. So, Virgo. Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and eclipse. A major karmic cycle is ending, and the final chapter of an old love story. If you have been waiting for a sign to let go or move forward, the eclipse will make that decision for you, and a new beginning is trying to enter. Make sure you're not still holding on to old baggage. The Venus retrograde is affecting you regarding a partnership. And Mercury retrograde is affecting you regarding the Three of Cups upside down. So someone got involved with your business and it backfired. And what is being eclipsed out is the moon. Yeah, what is being eclipsed out is some illusion of some sort, some no deception or some illusion, or you weren't sure, but I might have to clarify that. Yeah. You were being so patient and trying to invest in a relationship of some sort, but it kind of like you're seeing things for how they really are. All right. So, karmic lesson. You're healing your emotional. You're seeing that you always put yourself after them. You always wanted their wishes granted. And I'm seeing here that you focused on the small details a little too much. And it seems like you were struggling with a commitment or a relationship that you gave too much. In fact, you had to always initiate the messages. You had to be the one who was always being cheerful and positive. But they never gave you any hope. They never gave you any hope. So what do you need to release and heal? Well, you need to heal endings and selflessness. You have to release and heal anything that was not for your highest good. Anything that was meant to go is leaving. And anything that was not for you needs to go. What's coming in next in love? Well, you don't feel worthy in your own self. You never feel worthy for someone else. You've got the King of Earth upright and the Queen of Earth upside down. So you're not manifesting them, they are manifesting you. They want to see this be successful, and you are like, I don't deserve this. But it's time for you to create this. This is the spark. This is the time to create this opportunity. It's going to happen just like that. And you're going to not be confused. You're not going to doubt it. When it happens, you're going to go, there you are. And so you're not going to get a choice. They're not going to even, they're not even going to let you make a choice. You're going to know. You're not going to doubt one bit. In fact, they won't even let you worry. You won't have to worry. Guidance for you is no more challenges. No more being determined. No more trying to prove yourself. Because if your person, the King of Fire, the King of Wands, keeps on resisting you, that's because they're not courageous. They're not worth the energy from you. In fact, you have love coming for you. Yes, they love you. They love you. Everyone loves you, especially if you love yourself. But don't let anybody control you or manipulate you. If they're not ready, don't you do the work for them, because you are a Virgo, you are the healer, which means you need to allow them to heal. This may not be a blessing, but this is no mistake. You keep on going for everything you want. But what's more important is, what about what they want? Let them have their deep realizations now. Just because you have yours, let them have theirs. And the person is feeling it if you're in separation now. This major karmic cycle is ending. And this is the final chapter. They know you, they love you. They love you. Hi, Michael. Yeah, there's love here. There's going to be love here for you, Virgo. Don't give up. There is love here for you. All right, let's get some affirmation. I'm loving this. Right on the other side of this eclipse, I'm going to have your answer. All right, Virgo. I'm a Virgo and I own it every single day. Money flows to me wherever I go. You got this, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Everywhere I look, I see prosperity. I release the past and open my heart to the love that aligns with my highest self. I will let go of the fear and take that leap. I'm getting better and stronger every freaking day. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. Trust the delays. Mercury retrograde is making you wait for a reason. And pay attention to the eclipse signs. If something feels forced, it's not meant for you. Step into your power, Virgo. You are worthy of deep, soul-aligned love. And anything that's meant for you will not. And remember, you're destined. You're destined. Time for you to receive. You just allow yourself to align. You just know that you align yourself with it happening now. Just allow everything. No more doing the work. And since we're halfway there, I'm just going to allow everybody to take a moment to click like, subscribe, and let me know if you resonated with this. I am going to do a twin flame or soulmate reading after this. Be more personalized, so stay tuned. All right, Libra. Libra. Well, eclipse has been major for you. You're going to see a karmic cycle ending, and this could be a final wake-up call regarding someone from your past. And if someone has been playing games, avoiding commitment, or keeping things vague, this eclipse is cutting through this illusion. And a major connection is either being renewed or completely eclipsed out of your life. So, Venus retrograde is affecting you. Well, you know, all that stress and worry and negativity. Looks like it's time for you to address that. And Mercury retrograde is affecting you with how out you've been. So it looks like there's a lot to do with some stress here. And what's being eclipsed out for you? Moon has been coming up, so it looks like this eclipse is not for you like it was for Virgo. So this one is going to be a little confusing for you. All right, there's going to be a lot of things happening for you. I'm going to clarify this a little bit. Oh yeah, you're going to be making some boo-boos here. It looks like this eclipse is saying it's time for you to remove the mistakes that I've made. I need some reprieve. Karmic lessons that's been going on for you. Well, looks like you've been having a challenge. You haven't been really listening to your intuition. You haven't been paying attention to yourself. Looks like you've been searching to stand in your own ground. You've been searching for fulfillment, and you've been on a long journey for a long time. And it looks like, you know, the person that you've been waiting for, you know, your abundance, it seems like there was lots of consequences for your actions. So it looks like you've been searching for this person for a very, very, very long time. And it looks very much like you're healing some pain through this. And what you need to release and heal is, looks like you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice. And it's time for you to make a choice and follow through with it. What is coming next in love for you? Well, you don't feel like you are deserving of this. You feel very much that a partnership is not what you want. You're like, I'm capable of doing this on my own. In fact, I find I can have anybody I want. But I don't feel any spark. And so I'm a little distracted and a little self-absorbed and very uncontent because I want to focus on my family and those that I already love. And focus on my happiness and heal. So, guidance for you, Libra. Well, this is time for you to take ownership. It's time for you to lead. It's time for you to be, where have you been deceiving yourself? What have you been telling yourself? Because there's been a lot of conflicting energy and a lot of conflicts that's been happening. And it's because you keep on believing in something. And what you've been believing in has not shown up. So your love life is under review, Libra. There's some unresolved feelings and a karmic soulmate you need to resolve. And so you're wondering, was it ever really real? So this retrograde is about the truth about your love life and who is worth your time and who was just a lesson. And the universe is realigned with the love that is balanced, reciprocal, and real. But you need to want it. Your affirmation is, I release love that is not meant for me and open my heart to connections that truly align with my soul. You've got this, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I am grateful for all of this amazing life that I've built. I got the two exact same affirmations, but I'm going to get you some more. Sneeze. Oh, sorry. My income is constantly increasing. Today, money comes to me in unexpected and expected ways. Money is attracted to me in many ways. Everywhere I look, I see money and prosperity. Unexpected sums of money always comes my way. That is for you. Oh, let's pull one more card. What does you leave with you? Libra, the moon. Follow your intuition. What is subconscious? What is suppressed? What is you being projected? And what revelation does this moon bring for you? Because this moon was not for you because you're resisting it. Embrace it. Embrace this moon because it will bring you what you want. All right, Libra. Oh my goodness, did I have Virgo up there this whole time? I'm sorry, can I blame it on Mercury retrograde? All right, Scorpio. I'm going to blame it on Mercury because I'm a Virgo. And you know what that means? I mess up when Mercury. I do. And I am such a perfectionist. All right, so Venus retrograde affecting you and Mercury retrograde in the eclipse. Wow, Scorpio. Scorpio, they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you right now. So I am saying that even if they're silent, they are feeling this connection stronger than ever. If they ran before, they're regretting it. They are coming back, by the way. If they are ready or they just creating another opportunity to see you again. But the big question, do they have a place in your next chapter? Scorpio, you are transforming. All right. So is your love life. And the right person will not leave you confused, drained, or questioning your worth. And this retrograde is preparing you for love that matches. All right, so Venus retrograde is releasing you from the disappointment, releasing you from your regrets, releasing you from everything that you had to keep on forgiving. And so Mercury retrograde is affecting you by taking away the illusions and all of the ways that the wool has been covered over your eyes. And what is being eclipsed out is they're not your mistakes. No, these were just situations that were not your fault. And so they're all just leaving now. All right? So what is the karmic lesson that keeps on repeating for you over this? Well, you keep on initiating some form of spark of you create this karmic energy yourself by initiating with some passion here, and then you lose hope. You start thinking, I have no other choice, I got to follow through with this. And then you start to become very successful with whatever you start igniting your energy in. And you start feeling inspired, you start feeling so full, and you start saying, oh, this is working out for me. And then all of a sudden you start questioning intuition. And before you know it, you know, you're confident in your life. But then you get in your head. This, of course, you've worked hard for. So it's your dharma. What you need to release and heal. You need to release that you know the whole story. That you have to release that part of the ego that's getting in the way. All right? So your ego is getting in the way. Right? You don't know the story. In fact, you have no idea the details. You're only knowing what you've already done over and over and over again, and that's karma. So why don't you be okay not knowing what's coming in next? Somebody who's not emotionally available, someone who may not be open to love. They may be very generous with their money. They may be taking you out to a lot of dinners. But they may be avoiding attachment, in and out, breadcrumbing you. You know, definitely you're going to like them. But they won't let you plan anything. It's all about them. And so look really closely at what you're manifesting, because there's not a lot of love. There would be a lot. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So the guidance for you is, this may be a challenge. You know, there may be others who are going to be competition for this too, right? Are you going to feel secure in this relationship? Because you're not going to seem very secure here. You're not very calm. And so the karma is, yeah, you can have whatever you want. What do you want? What do you want? Because if you are saying, oh, I don't care of the consequences, it can get worse. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what you wish for, because they just might happen. For sure. All right. So attracting money in my life is fun and exciting. My credit rating is getting better all the time. I release the past and align with love that is real, stable, and deeply fulfilling. My success is inevitable because I work for it. I'm getting better and stronger every freaking day. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. You're not lost. You're just taking the scenic route to greatness. It says, Scorpio, you will crush today just like you always do. All right. And Aquarius. Woo. All right, Sagittarius. All right. Past connection is thinking about reaching out. Expect a sudden text, call, or message. Love is under a major review. I miss my Sagittarius, but do they even care? Well, I am seeing here that Venus retrograde is affecting you by looking at your ideal relationship, your ideal person. Who is your ideal person and why? Mercury retrograde is affecting you to what you have been so patient and not so patient. And what is ready to be eclipsed out? The negativity, worry, and stress. It's time for that to be released from, which is good. So all that stress, anything that no longer serves you, is leaving. Karmic lessons that are unfolding. Oh, look at the transformation. You've got the Tower. You've got the Four of Air upside down. So it looks like it's a stressful time for you, karmically. So karmic has been the the Tower, calmness, no more. And you've got awareness and caution upside down, and charity and generous upside down. So it seems like, oh, this is really a difficult time. Oh, a lot of thoughts in your own mind, your own war. This is a war in your own head. Your karmic lesson is about your own war in your. What you need to release is mistakes and closed off in your heart, because you have been loving and giving and being intuitive, and they did not see you for who you are. In fact, you need to release this problem that they don't see you, they don't validate you, they don't love you, they don't receive you, that they're avoiding you, that they're conflicted with you. There's all of this conflict with you and them. What is coming in next in love? Well, he is very generous and successful, and he's a little distracted, maybe even a little self-absorbed, but they are not self-aware, or maybe you're not. They will be planning a partnership. There is a partnership being planned here with you two. And you may question your ability to manifest, because this person may not be ready to lead. But do not initiate. Take a step back. Let them take the initiative. You act naive. You act like you have not a clue. Because if you do not, you won't be happy. You'll take everything away from you. So, guidance for you, Sagittarius. Don't be already as if the wish has been fulfilled, that you're searching for something. You're already in it. You are already the lady that they desire. You are already found your true love in you. There is nothing outside of you. There is only duality. Only duality. By the way, they are checking your social media, asking about you, or even trying to accidentally bump into you. I release what no longer aligns with me and open my heart to a love that is true, deep, and lasting. I choose courage over comfort every single time. Fear doesn't stand a chance when me, Sagittarius, is in the room. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winner. You don't need luck when you've got grit. You're going to crush every goal you set. Money flows to you wherever you go. I am generous with my money, and it comes back to me tenfold. I'm always financially solvent. Money flows to me wherever I go. I've always have as much as I need. My credit rating is getting better all the time. All right, Sagittarius. I have a special going on this weekend for personalized readings for $14.44 for all of you. What's going on with this Mercury retrograde? Well, Capricorn, expect the unexpected. Major karmic cycles closing. Maybe it's a toxic relationship or old way of thinking, or just some emotional walls got to come down. You've been holding on to a past connection that isn't serving you. The eclipse will remove it. And you're going to expect a powerful moment of clarity that this is your final wake-up call in love and career. All right, Capricorn. So I'm seeing here Venus retrograde is showing you a situation that did not close. There is a repeating cycle. And so there seems to be something that's not completing you. It doesn't feel fulfilling, whether it's work or relationship. And Mercury retrograde is bringing you, you're not being recognized. You're not being able to make that choice that served you. And what's being eclipsed out is you giving and giving and giving. You know, you giving out the money, you supporting others, you taking care of everyone else, and nobody's showing. So this is Capricorn. Time for you. Take back your power. Karmically, they're saying it's time for you to stop being the avoidant. Time for you to see that you are who everybody wants. You keep on investing in others. And you won't be making any mistakes anymore. Because you avoided conflict. And as long as you held back and didn't say anything, you thought you wouldn't be stressed out. But instead, you went on this journey all by yourself. And now you're the abundant. See everyone as abundant. See yourself as abundant. What you need to release and heal is that you're thinking you're not emotionally ready, that you are not emotionally available. In fact, you think you're avoiding attachment. Somehow you got some thoughts in your head about how your behavior is not connected. What's coming up for you? You won't be disappointed. In fact, this is not going to be karmic. You've been holding back for a very long time. That's because the love of your life is about to walk into your life big time. You never even believe such a thing could exist. And you will look back and see that nobody has ever been like this before. You will start questioning if you're deserving and worthy of this. And you would see this is not going to even bring up your childhood or, you know, your inner child. There's a lot of healing involved. This is very serious. Very serious. You're not just fooling around. This is not friends with benefits. This is something that you are going to really trust and really open yourselves up. And it's going to be like an awakening. This is like truly your person. And this person may not seem it at first. You won't know what's coming, but he is going to be your person. All right, some guidance for you. Guidance for you, Capricorn. All right, so you are to have hope and believe that whatever is not serving you is leaving you. And that anything that you thought you were deserving from the past is not the person for you. Whoever it was not him. And that you have not yet expanded. You have not yet opened up yourself, seeing the potential, because you have been healing. And so as long as you've been healing, you're in a state of lack, and you are needing to let go of any stress and allow it all to work out. This retrograde is teaching you that the love you seek is the love you deserve, and if it is not stable, clear, and reciprocated, it's not for you at all. Your affirmation is a release that what no longer serves me, and attract relationships that are strong, stable, and fulfilling. I choose courage over comfort every single time. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Fear doesn't stand a chance when a Capricorn is in the room. You don't need luck when you've got grit. Your credit rating is better all the time. Money is flowing to you wherever you go, and your income is constantly increasing. And I always find ways to make. So, Capricorn, it sounds like it's time. It's coming for you. All right. Next is Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what is happening for you? You got the Venus retrograde, you got the Mercury retrograde, you got the eclipse. What is eclipsing out? Thank you, Michael. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you're here. All right, so I wasn't sure if anybody was going to join me. It's kind of late. I'm on the West Coast, so my timeline is 9:30. That's kind of late for everybody. All right. So the eclipse for you, Aquarius, major cycle is ending, and if something isn't aligned with your soul's purpose, the eclipse will remove it. So what is leaving for you? So Venus retrograde, and you got the moon. Venus retrograde is showing you there's two sides to the coin. Which side is for you? You can look at things really good, or you can look at things really bad. And so Mercury retrograde is giving you a chance to look at where you've been brave, where you've had compassion, and where you never gave up, where you have had the ability to take control inside. You are looking at, you are learning that love doesn't have to feel like a battlefield between independence and connection. So, you know, if you want a connection, it can be there. And if you want to be dependent, you can have that. So that's where, you know, what is illusion and, you know, your ideas and their ideas, maybe it's just the words you use, right? Mercury is healing past communication. Are you avoiding difficult conversations, or are you ready to be fully transparent? And the eclipse is saying, let go of love that is inconsistent, unclear, or confusing, or they are emotionally immature. Your soul craves stability and chaos. Oh, sorry, not chaos, not immaturity, not someone that is doing inner child healing, projecting. All right, karmic lessons that's unfolding. Your worries. Your worries will take control, and anything that is not being a priority to you. You know, it's time for you to look at opportunities and expansion and release anything that doesn't seem like it's any longer serving you. You have to get out of your head, get into your heart. You have to be a magnet and attract. You don't have to be patient. You just have to know it's already happening for you. Just disconnect from anything that you're emotionally involved. And know that any partnerships or reconciliations, if you're open to new love, this eclipse is clearing space for someone aligned with your higher self. And stay detached from drama. Let them prove they want to be in your life. You need to release and heal endings, suffering, things needing to happen. Just like that. It takes time. So what's coming in next for you? Well, it looks like you have some protection. There's somebody coming in that's going to be protection for you. You have someone who's not going to be controlling, not manipulative, and you're going to actually really have feelings. You're not going to even know. You're not even going to know what's going to happen. Like you're going to be no clue how to deal with this because it's going to be so different. You're going to, you know, be like a rebirth. This is going to be so brand new for you because you're not going to know what to do here. Not at all. In fact, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, am I ready for this? Is this a new journey? Am I ready for this? Oh my gosh, like you're going to be freaked out. But stay grounded in the fact that you deserve this. You work so hard for this, right? You are healing. You are healing. No more are you going back to that old time of you can't manifest this, you can't do this, I don't know what to do. You're good. You're good. So guidance for you. Guidance for you. I'm seeing here it is time for you to let go of the sleepless nights and the worry and the stress. This is no longer serving you. It is time for you to be aware of how you think. Pay attention to the conflicts in the energy of where you put your attention and your focus to. Anything that is not serving your highest good or anything that is not going to serve your happiness, oh. The universe is preparing you for love that aligns with you. I always have as much as I need. I'm always financially solvent. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. Always look on the bright side because there is no other side. I'm grateful for this freaking amazing life I've built. Always successful and push away negativity, always. You don't need luck when you've got grit. Winners focus on winning and losers focus on the winners. And let's see. Keeps on coming up. You're a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner. All right, Aquarius. We're going to move on to last but not least, Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. We are now in Pisces energy. Pisces, Venus, and retrograde Venus and retrograde Mercury and eclipse being again. So an old soulmate, twin flame, or karmic partner is resurfacing, and why are they back now? Right? You're reevaluating what love means to you. Have you been given too much, expecting too little? And your heart is healing, but are you truly ready to release? Venus retrograde is making you pay attention to your family values and your morals and your happiness and what is not happy. I'm also seeing Mercury retrograde is affecting you on why you won't make a choice to look at where you need to succeed and where you are being in denial. What's needing to be eclipsed out is it looks like you spending time with your friend instead of the one that you love. Looks like you might have been running off. Or maybe a friend with benefits. Karmically, you have to get out of your head. You've been overthinking a lot, and you thought you know what you were thinking, but you're not. In fact, you had a karmic situation that has been interfering with you, and this person is somebody that you've been really kind of been really on your mind a lot. And this person made you feel calm, made you feel really cool, made you feel like this is everything I wanted, but except that you were not really patient and you started questioning your own self-worth. What needs to be released and healed is this relationship. Too much conflict, it's too much mistakes, there's a lot of drama involved here. And that is because there was a victim mindset here. So what's coming in next for you? What's coming in next for you? Well, I'm seeing here that there has been a challenge for you to get a message that never come through, and you never was recognized or success, didn't feel like you were deserving of such attention, and you didn't feel beautiful, and so you didn't really stress out. You just kind of like lowered your standards, and you never really wished for anything big. So you kind of like just went and dated younger people. And it's only because you liked the new opportunity it brings to make you feel good, but it was getting boring for you. Because, it's losing, you're not really feeling engaged in. And you want a real man. You want a real leader. You want somebody who's going to take. And so what's going to happen here? It seems like this is going to give you balance. It's going to be, your queen. It's going to be a king. You won't have to think about it twice. You're going to be like, oh, this is my windfall. This is going to give me everything I want. And you won't question your emotions here, and they won't question their fact. You worked hard for this. This is something that's going to come to you, and you won't even believe it when it happens, but you are truly going to be happy with this one. So Pisces is what I do. Oh, and seeing here, bright like a star, and fear doesn't stand a chance for you. You're not afraid of failure. You're afraid of staying the same. And your masterpiece, Pisces, in progress, and the best is yet to come. A Pisces doesn't quit, you pivot and keep going. And you can't dim your light, Pisces. You're a freaking solar powered Pisces. All right. So that is for each of the signs. I'll update each of the signs. And thank you, Cherry and Michael, and Anesthetic Delta, and Chani, and all of you. Thank you, all of you, for coming and joining me. And I look forward to any of you. Let me know how if you resonate with this and if any of this resonate with you. And let me know how the weekend went for you. This is just hitting us this weekend, and this could still impact you for a few more days yet, or even for the next 2 weeks, and even for the next 3. So, God help you all. No, I hope that everything works out perfectly and that you get your soulmate. All right, everybody, please like my video. Come support me some more. I have some great meditations that have been posted. I have a special this weekend for $14.44 for all of the readings that are personal readings that that I tend to do. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. There's a website below.